The Ansarul Alumni Association na a formidable group wey comprises of an academic doctors, scholars, philanthropists, entrepreneurs, CEOs, teachers, business people man and woman of diverse ethnic groups na Sierra Leone and overseas wey get them primary and or secondary education na the Ansarul Islamic Primary and or secondary school na Tankoro Chiefdom inside Kwedu City, Kono districts, the eastern part of Sierra Leone. The main purpose for the formation of this particular Ansarul Alumni Association na for make sure say then create the enabling platform of payback to the school as part of the usual unflinching support to the school. On this day, Wednesday, the 11th February 2023, the Ansarul Alumni Association don also donates a projector and one computer laptop to the Ansarul Islamic Boys Secondary School, with up na Bungalow, Tankoro Chiefdom, inside Kwedu City, Kono districts. Ali Baba Jallo, we na the chairman for the Ansarul Alumni Association, been talk more.
Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Anything what we do, we start in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. We propose for the year today with the Alumni Association, we represent the chairman. We propose for the year today now for come enhance and make a massive contribution to the learning process this Ansarul school year. In that regard, as we know, we don't construct this library and computer lab, and in furtherance of that, we don't bring a projector where it could aid in the teaching of materials, both visually, so it could be easier for the begin and learn through the visual, where they see everything, it will be easy for them to understand. And not only that, today, not only the projector we donate that we bring for the school, we even bring Qurans fully translated in English so that people will understand what they read inside the Quran. They will know exactly what they read, and then they will aid them for make them do the prayer correctly. And this is an Islamic school, and a very big goal. We're really happy for that. Thank you. And this is the government supplied books for the library. Then, if you see this shelf here is empty, yes, this is for a purpose, because we get very good English translated Qurans, where word for word it is translated. You read Fatiha, you will get the full translated version in English. You read Surah Al-Baqarah, you will get the full translated English version. So now, when I see this shelf empty, that is the reason. Okay, not to say we left her empty because we not get books for put. We get books there for put now. This is the Quranic and Islamic section and Arabic section, and the books are the only thing we need, because the new books then they need for stamp and get a reference number, so that when somebody, any student can learn that, they will know who student taker and whose reference number that student they get by the book we take. Now make you see this shelf empty. So as soon as you see, this is a very modern, well-equipped library. This is the book section, subject section, and this is the computer lab.
The donation be attract Honorable Paramount Chief Paul Gabasakui, we make insane in Chiefdom Speaker for Tankoro Chiefdom, winner Chief Sir Bobogando, cross session of the Ansarul Alumni Association members, the school administrative, teachers, school picking them, and other people around the Ansarul Islamic Boys Secondary School na Bungalow. Abdul Rahman Ba, na the principal of the school, been talk this.
And one of the happiest principals in this country, because in the school, don't they receive from the old students, then we get an association, where they call Alumni Association, where many schools in this country get. And extra happy because in my own tenure, all them facilities here at the school. And I want to be very grateful first to the Alumni Association, starting from the chairperson to every single member in the alumni way they give in 1 cent for ensure say they pay back to the school. And the association don't contribute a lot, uncountable items for ensure say the pikin them when they attend the school right now benefits in terms of better learning. From I come as a principal in 2018, because I began to teach from this school, before I became vice principal and become the principal. And I'm very sure now in male tenure, we get them blessing here from Alumni Association. Like what I say initially, the opportunities we don't get from alumni to the school are uncountable. I appreciate them so much that I don't even know the extent at which the happiness day. Of course, we have now the library. The library now in 2018 they construct them. This library now then at the district. The library is worth more than even the district library. Asabi Kono, Ansarul boys, Asabi district library, and I tell you, authority say this library is far better to that of the district library. And they not only give you the structure, they give you books. They give you books, we watch, you see the books them around. And the library, it gets a computer lab inside. Well sophisticated computers. And they not only give you library and computers and books, but they ensure say the library gets light at all times. The light facility now, at any time we want them, it is always ready for service. And we get an internet facility as well in the library. That makes it very unique. And we get opportunities as well. Forget water, where they pump every part of the compound, the Ansarul boys compound now. As I tell you, the library, because the library we give bathrooms and so for ensure say anybody get access to the library. You there at will. You are free. You know you don't need for worry for like I want to attend to this and place no they know. It get lights, it get water facility inside the library, the computers in there enough. And so when they bring the pikin them to the library, when the teacher will feel say it is time for the kids to get education from the library and the computer lab. And so now we ensure say we make a timetable so that they accommodate the pikin themselves for get access to the computers. And the library as well gets a facility of a CCTV camera. Then they know, because no matter what you do, in as much as you deal with pikin from different backgrounds, you get to expect say things might go wrong sometimes. And so for curtailing things in the way they go wrong, we make the pikin system know say if even we are not here, but we have something watching at your back. And so for the fact that the pikin knows say there is CCTV camera here, now that make a final say from the day they count them facilities at the library, nothing all lost at the library. Because the pikin system knows say if we not get the librarian or the computer man for monitoring, but something else is monitoring us. Despite the library, we get for the very first time in the history of Ansarul boys in my tenure, we get a well sophisticated science laboratory. We get a laboratory now where I will proudly tell you say any kind of thing where the science picky one land today, you'll be able to get an Ansarul boys. And of recent, they call me, the chairman called me for Alumni Association, they called me, tell me say we get a projector. And so I just know say these people are still not sleeping. They want this school to be the best in the world. And so I say we get items for the school. And so meet me there, we see say we bring and come to the school. And so I get to my host, meet with several other colleagues, the one we don't have before. And so I just say, Ansarul is that big school that for Hedam as young man. The task not easy. But again, it's very good because I don't really know say the pressure I get for head Ansarul. If even I left Ansarul, I able to help any other institution successfully. Because now school we don't produce useful people at the world. Useful people. And so they always want to say the school they high above. And so I am very, very happy. I am very, very happy for make ahead a school of this nature. A school of this nature where don't produce successful people. Successful people. And so like what I tell you, we get a facility of the CCTV camera. I can remember where we mock final for the underway seat was last year. The underway seat was last year. We come with them this lab. We say, now I sit mock final. When they do now, no invigilator no day. When they just come to distribute question papers, all my left, the teachers and go. But we not say we get a better invigilator. And so there's nothing you can do. And so for the fact that the beginning no say there's a CCTV camera here, we are not going to cheat this exam. And so that make you final say, the one that we sit exam last year, they sat the exam clean. Now that type of education some of you want to see. And that is a challenge, but we fight we way. And so that make we still want to talk to Alumni Association because they get it, because everybody wants to see in school be the best in the world. But it's a process. The go around start to let them give you time. This administration, now the youngest administration ever Ansarul don't get. This administration currently where Ansarul gets to, now the youngest administration. But I know say with how they don't start for so fast again at the school, and we all small inputs that they make. I'm sure we are getting Ansarul to where we all want it one day. It's a process. We all have to respect the process. We have to go by the process. We have to ask questions, and we have to get those questions. And again, like I said, we have to ask questions. We have to ask the right people the right questions. Because I'm not saying for rule a school, it's not about malice. It's about the right thing to be done. Me, at any time, are ready for answer to any Ansarul old students in call for make sure say Ansarul go before, because the hope of my family for now lies in the hands of Ansarul here. Now they get me everything. My life is now here. And so I always want to say my family is doing well. And if my family is to do well, then I should do well for Ansarul too. So I make a one ensure say I always do my best. But in the process of doing my best, I might do the wrong thing, being a human being. And so that is why we expect the Alumni Association for always say, hey, young boy, come back. This is why you are going wrong. Go this way. It's a process of learning. I go learn. Thank God I get teachers in our way, don't deny the teaching field for so long. Me and them always did very, very, very close. I always ask them, am I going wrong? If I'm going wrong, tell me, and I want to go this way. And so I received the projectors today. They don't count them at the school. And I want to proudly say thank you very, very much to Alumni Association.
School picking them being glady and tell boku thank you to the Ansarul Alumni Association for this other set of supports and plus the other supports them where they be done they provide to them. The Ansarul Islamic Boys Secondary School don't they grow to the extent that they now get an innovative group of science school picking them. Now the school will create this innovation.
Well, me na science students. It's a street science. Now the club now make this sketch of the school, and this now the Moscow.
So we as a science student, we thought and fit say, also for just kind of school, sit down a class, write and go on house, but we need for do practical work. And the practical work, we come together, we form an organization, all name Ansarul Talented Group. So the Talented Group, we don't start with some things that for make like on a series and a sketch of a vehicle. And the vehicle will make an with cartoon and a casing of a cassette. So now we'll bring together for able to make this vehicle. And the vehicle, as soon as see what they made the vehicle a turn, we'll give a motor. And the motor now they help them for turn. And they go backward, they go forward. When they make it, they go backward and forward. Now when you interchange the wires. The all that you know not able to make on the vehicle, and due to lack of support, our controller will not we no able get am because we no able control am because we no be get the finance for able get item for make am. And we do this in absentia of the principal. Now when we don't comply, now we can present am to the school. So that's na be a reason why make we no able get control am. So this na the sketch of the school compound as una dey see am. This na the borehole wey the alumni dem help the school with as una dey see am. And this na the field of the school. So these are the main gates of the school. As una dey see am, we make am with a casing like. So this na the first building there. As you enter na the gate, you dey see the first building. So when you carry, you go the principal in office na in the part. Then the library sign now we presently. Now we bring down here. So these are the science block, and these are the pole waiting up opposite the principal in office. And these are the other classroom building for the commercial students in India. Then the other parts are the GSS block. The whole of here now down to the GSS veranda. Then these parts now down here for the SS. But mostly now the arts faculty they can use them. Then you see we get some rock like inside the school compound. So as you enter at the main gates, you see a very small rock in India. Then down here back, we get another rock like this. So these are just a sketch of the Ansarul Islamic Boys Senior Secondary School, all make as a science student. But with the request for support, so we go able to improve more on what we will do. And even though we need an audit, they due to one reason or the other, when I the head boy, Asman Aruna, but I did today as a representative for introducing students to the Alumni, the Ansarul Boys. So thank you.
They, however, call on the Ansarul Alumni Association for support them so that they will expand and also grow more than this particular innovative stage within the general interest of the Ansarul Islamic Boys Secondary School. Mina Mohamed Sila, and thank you for watching this video.